Hi, happy Friday. I'm Jennifer from the Somerset County Family Community Health Science Department, and we're here in my kitchen today making one of my favorite soups, chicken Provencal soup. It was a recipe that I found actually years ago from Rachel Ray, and I have made it countless times. This is fall, more cold weather. There's nothing like a nice, hearty, healthy soup. So I put some olive oil in a pot, and I've added 2 carrots that I've peeled and chopped. You want to make sure all your vegetables are chopped uniform. So they're about like that for the carrots. And then I'm going to add 2 garlic cloves that I'm going to mince. And the thing I love about soup is that you can alter the amount of the ingredients that you're using. If you really love garlic, add 3 cloves. If there's a flavor that you don't love, you can leave it out, and you can substitute as well. So we're just going to give that a stir. I've also taken a small onion and 1 small zucchini, and I've chopped them up in uniform slices as well. So we're going to add that to the pot. Okay, and now for a little seasoning. We're going to season it with fresh black pepper. You could use maybe about a ½ teaspoon or just a couple turns if you have a grater. And same thing for salt, just a little bit. It's going to help sweat out the vegetables. And give that a mix. Now for our seasonings. Okay, we're going to add 3 dried herbs. We have rosemary, sage, and thyme. And this is called herbe de Provence. They actually sell that in a bottle. But if you don't have that, just use equal amounts, ½ teaspoon, rosemary, thyme, and fresh ground sage. And we're going to add that. Okay. Well, this is going to smell amazing. And I love the flavors. I love the color. And it's just so healthy with the zucchini and the carrots. And the last vegetable we're going to add are some red bliss potatoes. And I have about 6 or 7, and I'm just going to slice them. That was for my daughter. Okay, we're just going to thinly slice them. And again, you want them uniform. So if they are big, then you can slice them again in half. And we're going to add chicken to this. I bought chicken tenders, and I've cubed them. And I have 1 can of diced tomatoes. If you can get the reduced sodium, that's always great when you are using canned items to get the reduced sodium variety. And the other ingredients I have on hand is 2 boxes of chicken broth. Again, I have that low sodium. And I have 1 cup of dry wine. I just happen to have a little bit of Pinot Grigio in the fridge. And it exactly was 1 cup, so that was perfect. Okay, my potatoes are ready. I'm slicing them in half again, because you don't want giant pieces of the vegetables. You kind of want bite-sized amounts. Okay, that looks ready. Okay, we're going to add the potatoes. To let all of this simmer for about 8 minutes or so until the vegetables get soft. The hardest vegetable probably is the carrots, so you want to make sure that it's nice and soft and tender to the touch. Okay, the vegetables are nice and softened. Remember, we have the carrots, we have a bell pepper, we have zucchini, garlic, onion, and some potato. And we're going to add the liquids now. So I have 1 cup of the dry wine. I have 1 box of the reduced sodium chicken broth, which is 4 cups. And whenever you make soup, I always feel that you need to add extra liquid. So whether that's an extra cup of water, we're going to do 1 more cup of broth to that. So we're going to do a total of 5 cups. Okay. This is like a pantry staple that I always have on hand in the fall and the winter is chicken or vegetable broth. Okay, so I'm going to let this come to a boil. When it boils, then I'm going to reduce it to a simmer, add my diced chicken, and let that cook through for about 10-15 minutes, and soup is done. So let that bring to a boil, and we'll add their chicken. Okay, I think our soup is ready. The chicken was added. It took about 10 minutes to cook. Let's see what this delicious chicken soup looks like. Remember, we have the zucchini, we have the diced tomatoes, the carrots, and the flavors from the herb de Provence, the sage, rosemary, and thyme. Look at that. Dinner is ready. To garnish, we're just going to add a little fresh parsley and then put some Parmesan cheese on it. Delicious. Nice, warm, and comfort. The recipe will be in the comments below. Enjoy!